Welcome back to Recruiting 101 with Camille and Kierra. Recruiting 101 is dedicated to helping candidates understand the process from a recruiter's perspective. Happy Halloween. We got our costumes on and we're ready to go. I am dressed as a biker chick. What are you dressed as, Kierra?
And I'm dressed as an Avalanche hockey player.
Love it, love it. So this is our Halloween special. We'll be sharing some unusual and spooky stories that have happened to us and some of our coworkers here at Hirewell, some people that we know. So really excited to share those. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
All right, so I'm going to kick it off with some unusual stories before we get really spooky. So the first one, I had a call scheduled with a candidate and he picked up the phone in the shower. The next one, I've had a woman join a video call without a tap on. And the third spooky, unusual story that I'm going to share is I had a man message me on LinkedIn telling me I'm beautiful and telling me he has a wife but wants to use me for a green card.
So unusual.
That is very unusual.
All right, so it's time to get a little spooky and a little scary. So I've had a woman tell me that she killed her husband when I asked if a background check would be an issue.
That is wild. When I recruited for nurses, I had a woman admit that she accidentally killed a patient, lost her nursing license in one state, got her license in another state under false pretenses, and is now under investigation, but still applied for the job.
That is terrifying.
That is terrifying.
In a previous job, I sold mortgages. I had multiple people ask me if they could get a loan to start growing drug operations.
Wow. The nursing license saga freaks me out because someone stole my credit card and bought like 50 nursing licenses to sell on the black market.
That actually happened to me. That is my story to tell.
That is wild. We will have to go into detail about that some other time.
Yes, yeah. My old company hired nurses and doctors who were bordering on losing their license so they could pay them less for in-home visits, and one of the doctors was one of them who would tell all their patients they had cancer that needed to be treated, and none of them ever had cancer. And they wouldn't fire him. He would go into in-home visits, having elderly patients, make them think that they had cancer. Then they would go to their regular doctors, get tested for cancer, and they would be fine.
That is insane.
Talk about spooky. That should be a Netflix
That
special.
is one of the spookiest ones I've heard so far.
Yeah.
In one of my positions, some of the candidates came in and we had to decide to come up with a safe word because it was an open office. And yes, we had to use it.
That must have been scary.
That would be very scary.
I've also had a candidate in a previous role nearly get into a fist fight with a hiring manager, and we had to fire another candidate because he was caught on camera eating his coworkers' lunches.
Could you imagine someone just eating your lunch?
I know, at least ask. I mean, maybe
like I would bring you some.
I know, but that's why you got to put a sticky note on it, I guess.
Yeah, like this is mine, do not eat. When I was in college, I worked in direct sales and had someone get arrested while I was trying to finalize the sale. Cop showed up at his door with a warrant while we were standing there going through paperwork.
So did he end up getting the sale?
That is what we need to find out.
Yeah, that needs to be figured out. And to finish up our stories with the most ghostly story of all, we've all heard of ghosting on dating apps, real life, friendships, candidates ghosting us, recruiters ghosting candidates, all of the above. So this story is about a candidate who was really nice, normal and smooth interview process. They offered him the role. He proceeded to tell them that his current role is paying for his school and he probably couldn't proceed. He told the recruiter that he was going to have to give her an answer, and the recruiter tried to contact him. He blocked the recruiter and went full ghost on her, and she never heard from him again.
I think that might win for scariest of all.
Yeah, a perfect Netflix special.
Wow, that one was spooky. All right, well, thank you so much for joining us for this spooky special today. Remember to check out all of our content on talentinsights.hirewell.com and follow us on LinkedIn for more content. Have a wonderful and spooktacular day.
Bye, everybody. Happy Halloween.